Hi, my name is Larry Donahue, and I've been a business, IP, and corporate lawyer for the past 30 years. We've talked about anonymous entities, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in this video. Specifically, if you've formed an anonymous entity, how do you maintain anonymity? Meaning, you're dealing with the banks, you're dealing with third parties, you're dealing with contractors, employees. How do you maintain and manage your anonymity in such a world? The quick answer is there's really no perfect way. You really need to be smart about things. First issue is if you have an anonymous structure, you cannot maintain anonymity against the banks, people lending you money, the IRS, and so on. You're going to have to disclose that, but fortunately, all that information is confidential. So any information you share with the bank, they're not posting it on the internet. That's the goal here with Anonymous LLC, is to prevent the internet researcher from tying ownership to get information together with the company. So what about like contractors, employees, things of that nature? You know, the answer is it's going to depend. What I do recommend is you have a contract with every third party, and it has confidentiality clauses. So if anybody does learn ownership information, we expect them to maintain that information confidentially. And by the way, please, for the love of God, don't just download something off the internet. You could, but then take it to a lawyer and have them double check it and add some teeth to it to make sure that's actually enforceable. I'll give you two examples, and we're going to talk about this in later videos when we deal with contracts. But I would want a liquidated damages clause, which is a high penalty for breaching the contract, especially regarding certain things we deem important, like confidentiality, trade secret information, IP stuff. But the other issue is jurisdiction. We want, in the state that we're in, we want to be able to get our attorney's fees paid if we got to go chase after them. Those would be relevant things in a contract. So everybody signs a contract, number one. Two, you don't have to be the signatory on everything. You have the ability as a company to authorize other parties to sign on the company's behalf. Just think about it for a minute. Like a big company like Apple or Intel or somebody like that, they don't have the shareholders signing contracts. They have officers, directors, they have authorized representatives signing on behalf of the company. And so you could do the same thing. Now, I get requests all the time to do that, and I will for clients that are ours, who I know who they are. I'm not just going to do some rando off of the internet. Form a relationship with a business attorney or other party that you trust, and they can sign on the company's behalf.